beside ULUN DANU Temple, Lake Temple, Bali Golden Tour. Bali ULUN DANU Beratan Temple is a temple dedicated to the goddess of the lake Batari Dewi ULUN DANU on the edge of a huge crater. The dominant shrines are Meru's, pagodas, dedicated to the lake goddess and the gods of Mount Batur and Mount Gunung, the largest volcano in Bali. The temple was built in the 17th century in worship of the main Hindu trinity, Brahma Vishnu Shiva, as well as the lake goddess, Dewi Danu. The site and cool atmosphere of the Bali uplands have made the lake and this temple a favorite sightseeing and recreational spot as well as a frequently photographed site. ULUN DANU Beratan Temple, literally the source temple of Lake Beratan, is easily the island's most iconic sanctuary, sharing the scenic qualities with the seaside temples of ULUN Temple and Danalot Temple. The smooth reflective surface of the lake surrounding most of the temple's base creates a unique floating impression, while the mountain range of the Bedugal region encircling the lake provides the temple with a scenic backdrop. Inside to ULUN DANU Temple, Lake Temple, Bali Golden Tour. ULUN DANU Beratan Temple, mostly called as ULUN DANU Temple but not to be confused with ULUN DANU Batur Temple, which is on the rim of the caldera at Batur Lake. It is especially important for the Balinese. Only here can you get holy water of a particular variety. The water is collected from the lake itself, directly in front of the temple. Visitors have to wear a sash and not go near. Bathing is forbidden. The lake is the ultimate source of water for the rivers and springs that irrigate central Bali. It is therefore of the utmost importance. The temple priests say that the lake is fed by springs located at each of the wind directions. Each of the springs is the origin of water for that particular region of central Bali. So, farmers from North Bali collect their holy water from the northern spring of the lake and so on. ULUN DANU Temple lies by the western banks of Lake Beratan in the Bedugal Highlands at a level of 1,239 meters. It is one of the most picturesque and most photographed temples in Bali. ULUN DANU is inside the caldera of the now extinct volcano Gunung. It is one of the main sources of irrigation in the Balinese highlands, and so the temple is dedicated to Dewi Danu, the lake goddess. History. ULUN DANU Beratan Temple. ULUN DANU Temple can be traced back to the rise of the Mengwa Kingdom. The name of ULUN DANU Beratan Temple is taken from the lake where the temple is built at Beratan Lake. The name of Beratan Lake is inseparable with the Beratan Mount as deity and goddess's fertility source, prosperity to keep the prosperity in life and society life. In Papyrus Chronicle of the Mengwa is elaborated by the history of ULUN DANU Beratan Temple founding together with existence of the Mengwa Empire. Therefore its status is pertained with the second band of Temple Empire, what is usually pertained as Dangkayan. It is the same to the description in Papyrus of Usana Bali and Padmabuwana, hence Puncak Mangud Temple where the Panyawangan, the representative place to worship, is the ULUN DANU Beratan Temple. So it is called by entire Balinese residents as Kayangan Jagat, the biggest group of Hindu temple in Bali. The floating temple complex is comprised of 4 groups of shrines, including the prominent Lingapedic shrine to its east. There are 4 gates facing each of the 4 points of the compass. ULUN DANU Beratan Temple is consisted of 4 temples complex that are. Lingapedic Temple owns the function to worship the Siwa god. Penataran Pukak Mangud Temple is referred this gate as Parayangan Ripingiringrawa Beratan or DANU Beratan Temple is founded by Igusthiyag imputed to worship the Hyangang Parwada or deity which is placed in Pukak Mangud that is Batara Hyang Danawa as according to Papyrus of Padmabuwana and Usana Bali, because Mangud Mount is located in north direction, hence it is called the Batara Hyang Danawa or Wisnu god. Sarikbang Temple is functioning to worship of Brahma god. Dalamperwa Temple is functioning to worship of Danu goddess which is considered to be miraculous of the Batara Hyang Danawa or Lakshmi goddess. ULUN DANU Beratan Temple Ceremony. The temple ceremony execution at ULUN DANU Beratan Temple is consisted of 2 types. Those are the temple ceremony, which is executed every 6 months, 210 days, that on Angaro, Tuesday, Kliwon Julung Wangi, based on Balinese Hindu calendar. Every 12 months, 420 days, is executed by the bigger ceremony from the ordinary ceremony, so-called Payadalinagam. Iklim ceremony is executed at any times as according to situation and condition. The Paiklim ceremony owns the function to worship the supremacy and also cheapness of the infinite for reward of life, fertility, prosperity, as impact of the existence of ecosystem balance so that give the benefit for life and universe life forever and ever. During Beratan Lake and Beratan Mount stand up.